Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 42 of the Casually Avid Gamer Plays Minecraft. I'm glad you guys are here. Today we are going to continue working on our saloon, which is looking just as gaudy and eye-catching as ever. And, you know, I like this build. I know it's loud, and that's kind of the point. But, I think the outside turned out rather fun. I rather enjoy it. Although I believe the blacksmith family is just really upset that such a lowbrow establishment has been built next door. But they'll deal. Okay, so we got to work on the interior today. And I have a confession. I've confessed it before, but I got to say it again. I am not the hottest at interiors. I really am not. And so I get nervous every time I try to build an interior. Even when I'm not recording. Like if I'm just playing for fun and I'm trying to build an interior, it's stressful for me. And it's even more so now that what I'm about to do is going to go out on the interwebs forever. Now, the reason why I took those stairs down is because, well, this is a saloon. So, we need a stage. Frankly, you know, I'm sure if there was ever any live music, they would play on there. But let's be honest, it's a saloon. It's kind of like a Wild West saloon. It's for the dancing girls. Unfortunately, Minecraft hasn't implemented any yet, but, you know, we can dream. So one of the first things we want to get in is a stage. And I think the stage will be here-ish. Yeah, I think here. And these stairs were coming down right in the middle of it. And the reason why I want the stage here in this corner is so that there's going to be a railing up there. And so people can actually, you know, stand up there and watch. And that just seems like the way they would build a saloon like this. So we're going to do that. What do we want to start with? I think we want to make the stage. We want to make it dark oak planks. We want to line it, I think, with spruce wood. And again, I did some kind of a little bit of designing and just stuff in a design world, but I had my layout wrong, so it's all gone. So we're not going to go there. But let's start. How big of a stage do we want? It can't come over too far this way because we need stairs to go up somehow, and so they're probably going to be right here, which is kind of dangerous. Maybe we'll put a wall right here and make these more private rooms. Maybe. Or not. I don't know. So let's take the stage to there. And then just a couple more this way. Because then what we want to do is line the edge of the stage. Like that, maybe? Alright, I figured out a place for the stairs up. I'm not hugely happy with it, but I think given the layout of how we designed this thing, right here really seems to be the best spot. Rather than trying to go up along the side, I chose to keep it on the wall, and we just come up here. There'll be a railing here. People can look down on the stage, watch the dancing girls, all that good stuff. Okay, so next, so we've got the dancing girls taken care of. Check. Next thing we need to do, and I may do something else with the glowstone. Actually, I probably will at some point, because that didn't look quite right. We'll fix it later. All right, so next up, we've taken care of the dancing girls. What else does a self-respecting saloon need? Well, it needs a bar. And it needs booze. So that's what we're going to kind of work on now. And I've got kind of a neat idea, or I hope it's neat, idea in my head for the blah 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 blah. What am I talking about? I'm speaking here. I'm trying to make English. Yeah, because that'll be backed with that's there. So yeah, we'll start here. Okay, so we're gonna look at beer here, or beer, not beer, beer, not beer, beer, not beer. Did I do that right? Beer, not beer, beer, not beer, beer, not beer, beer. Okay, that's kind of as wide as we're gonna want this. And next we need to put that in, and I want to make sure that doesn't obstruct too much view as you walk in. Oh no, it's fine. Alright, so we're going to do a little kind of a back to the bar to make it a little more ornate, a little more fun. So let's start with a backing of gray wool. Let's get a little light in here to work by. There we go. Actually, do we want gray wool? I think we'll start with just the gray wool. There we go. Did I make enough? All right, perfect amount. Good. Okay, and then we're going to back it with, starting off with just iron bars. Come on now. And those connect, and that's all right. All right, so that's kind of fun. It looks, I can't, like, most saloons don't, they have like mirrors behind the alcohol, and they don't do mirrors in Minecraft. I'm sure there's a mod that does, but I generally just play vanilla. Okay, next up we need the actual beer dispensary stuff, and I don't have that stuff on me, so let me go grab that and we'll do it. All right, how shall we get beer? Let's start with dispensers facing up. There we go, good. And then we, oh, can't do that. Gotta jump shift, or jump control, no. Jump shift click. There we go. Shift click. Ah, nuts, it fell off. There we go, and shift click. I fell off again. I shouldn't. Why do I keep falling off? You're not supposed to do that. Come on. Alright, we'll do it the boring way. Dirt. Alright, next up we want to put note blocks on top. Not because we're playing music or anything, but because we're going to pretend that those are the kegs for whatever reason, and then they funnel into this little dispensary mechanism. It makes no sense, but it looks a lot more interesting than just putting a lever on a block of wood as a tap. Oops. There we go. There we go. Shift click. That's the key, shift click. Alright, so next up at the bar. Let's see, that goes there. What are we going to do around it? So the barman's just going to be farting around back here. He needs this space to walk, so we can put the bar here. Now what do we want to make the bar out of? I think, yeah, why don't we just kind of enclose the bar in these in spruce. We'll make the bar spruce, make it stick out a little more. Yeah. Good. Okay. Break. Okay, next we need to do the bar itself. Now, I think what really kind of makes why interiors are so just difficult for me is the spacing is really rough, because I mean, roughly you're working in 3 foot by 3 foot areas, or 1 meter by 1 meter, and that's really hard to get fine detail. And on interiors, you're usually working with units of measurement far smaller. Oops, wrong way. And that just it just kind of messes with me. I have trouble with it. Like, I wanted to leave 2 spaces back here because, of course, the barman would have trouble walking around back here and then filling taps with just 1 space of area. But looking at it, if we move it back, it just takes way too much of the saloon. So we're going to go with just 1 space, and our imaginary bartender will just have to deal with it. I'm sure if he doesn't want to work here, the warehouse is hiring or something. And little gate to walk through and back, and awesome. I guess we're just going to lose those. There we go. There we go. And just for decoration, we'll slap... Well, not for decoration. To light everything up, we'll slap some glowstone in there. And that looks... Yeah, it looks a little more inviting. It was kind of dark and gloomy back there. And then let's just kind of... spruce up this bar area. Now, I think what we can do... Put... there, and I think at minimum we want to put a line of spruce mirroring the bar so the ceiling's not quite so boring. Maybe. Oh, that doesn't quite work, but you know what, that's okay. We'll pop some stairs there too. 1 there as well. And I think we should do 1 there for kind of support. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That doesn't look bad at all. Let's see, that's 3 spaces. Okay, never mind. I was thinking if we do it down low enough, we could maybe trap a villager back there, but I don't think we're going to be able to. The spacing is just wrong, and that's okay. I don't really need a villager wandering around in here, make it going meh, meh, constantly. And I want to put more saloony type stuff in here, so I want to put a couple of like gambling tables, like poker tables or blackjack tables, whatever, and just a few regular tables. And then we got to figure out a chair situation to get sorted in here. So, and actually, do we have any spruce? No, we don't. Oh, and one other thing I was going to do is we're just going to have a few flower pots for... And of course, I spaced them exactly evenly because I don't know why. Yeah, we'll put that there. And yeah, so little cups. That's good. This is the only cup-like thing they have in the game. And it's got... that I guess that's supposed to represent dirt, but we can say it can represent the really bad beer they serve here. Okay, so next up, seats and gaming and gaming tables. Yes, and not like my kind of gaming tables where we set up, you know, Small World or Settlers of Catan or whatever. No, this is poker. This is blackjack. This is where you can ruin your life. What does our saloon need now? Well, it needs some place where people can make more bad decisions. So how about some gambling tables? Okay, now, I always kind of, well, with any kind of table, I always kind of struggle with chairs. Because in Minecraft, there are no chair blocks, and they take up so much space. But let me start off and show you what our gaming tables are going to look like. We got the green wool blocks to act as felt. And so they're going to sit here. Now here's the thing, even if these weren't there, like if this was gone, well, actually, we don't even need to sit. And any chair we put in can't start in this block because, well, like I said, let's just show you. Even if this was gone and we put in like a stair as a chair, it's right up to it. Like there's no place for the legs. It just looks weird. It doesn't look like a chair in that case. It looks like some kind of ugly lip that we've got in for our table. So at minimum, any stair we put in is going to have to go back there, which that takes up a ton of room. And now, let's say you want to do a fancier type chair. Maybe you could do some stools using pistons. But the problem is the pistons, they sit up as high when they're activated. They sit up as high as our table, which again looks awkward, frustrating. So maybe we go for something like, we'll do a slab. Well, that just looks kind of weird. And sort of, I guess it could be a stool. Maybe we'll put a back on it and do something like that. So that's fine. Like, and that doesn't look bad. But the problem is, ooh, it's getting dark out. Let me finish explaining, then we'll talk about what the problem is. Or then we'll go to sleep. Is that this is now taking up 2 blocks. So if I wanted another table behind this, I couldn't put the chair until here, that there, a space here, and then we'd be putting down, you know, another table here or something like that. And look how much space that takes up. It's just, oh, it's kind of, it drives me a little nuts. This is why interiors in Minecraft are just really rough on me. So given the space we have to work with, we're just going to go with really basic seats, which are, actually we're using spruce. We're just going to go with that. That way another seat can be here. This can move over some, and we'll just have more room. So, yeah, there's a little explanatory dealy as to why nobody, or why I have trouble with interiors. Now I'm gonna go sleep. Alright, it's starting to look a lot more complete in here. We've got these chairs, and see what I mean about the chairs, just they take up so much space. They really limit the kind of space you want to work with, and if you want to keep it at any kind of build at all size for, you know, your Minecraft avatar, the Minecraft Steve, if you will, they just, oh, they take up so much space. Because nowhere in the world is the back of a chair almost 6 feet from the table the chair's sitting at. But that's kind of how this game goes. Alright, so I've put in kind of some flourishes on the ceiling just to make it a little less boring. I reinstalled windows here, and we'll get some glass panes in those soon. This wall is looking great. I really like how the bar turned out. The bar so far is kind of my favorite part of this whole build. Next, let's get a railing going on up there. Although those dirt blocks are gonna have to stay for now, just because they're our only way up to the roof, and this actually might block things off. So we'll not put that railing in just yet. Because there's still a lot of work on the roof to be done. It's actually horribly ugly up there because I've just been half slabbing it to keep baddies from spawning up there, but I've just been using any old half slabs that I've got lying around. And so it doesn't look terribly fun at all. So we're not going to go up there and look. But yeah, see, you can come up here with your drink, lean on the rail, watch the entertainment, if you will. It's time to figure out what we're going to do with this here stage. And again, we're a little limited. I want to do something in the back. I don't want it just to be backed by birchwood, but this is the outside wall. So if we knock this out, we're going to be, whatever we do is going to be visible for the outside, and I don't want that. So we're going to put some cotton blocks in here, in the inserts here, inlays, whatever. Inlay it, that's it, inset it. Is that the right word? And then we're going to do something up there, again, to make it colorful, give kind of a colorful backdrop. And I think we're going to add carpet to the stage where we've got the dark oak wood right now. No, no, no. We're just going to nest a ton of glowstone. And the carpet will cover up the glowstone without actually... what am I trying to say? It'll cover up the glowstone, but it won't block the light. So that's a bit of a bonus. Now let's get in... first line of wool so we can get our carpet down. No, not there, because a block of wool will block the light. And see, how cool would it be if you could just take that and put it on a wall? Way better, I think. Okay, that is starting to look a little more fun. And we're going to need a... You know what? I don't even know if I brought enough white wool to turn into red wool. There could be some resource gathering happening soon. Alright, that looks a lot more fun, a lot more festive. So yeah, I am feeling pretty good with down here with how the downstairs area turned out. It's a lot of fun. I like our beer dispensers, despite the fact that they don't look like any real beer dispensers ever. That's okay. You can still get your brew here, and that's the brew up there. Those are note blocks, in case you're wondering. But we're not going to have them play any notes. We're just going to pretend they contain beer. Alright, we got a little bench down here if people want to come in and watch the band. Obviously they wouldn't sit down there to watch the dancing girls, because that would just be silly. So this is looking pretty good. I've got panes glass in my hand, because we need to get those in and done. Let's see. Here we go. Alright, guys. I'm liking it. I like the way this turned out. I really do. This is... Like I said, I don't think I'm all that great at interiors, but I think this is at least interesting, if not practical. if that's acceptable, I think it is. It's Minecraft. It's fun. Alright, so this is... The saloon isn't done. But I think this episode is. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to episode, what is this, 42? 42 of the Casually Avid Gamer Plays Minecraft. Yeah, that looks... I like it. I hope you guys had fun. If you did, please click that like button. Click that subscribe button. Again, I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you're new to my channel, please help me out. That would be awesome. I do new stuff every week, and... I hope you guys enjoy it. Have a great week. That looks... I like this building. And I'll talk to you guys next time.